Hi and welcome to this Autoemotional presentation for what can only be described as basically a pristine condition Porsche Cayenne S. This is a 2013, although I'll be absolutely honest, it looks like a 2020 model. It is flawless. Really, this car, whoever ends up buying it is I don't really know how to describe it. The car basically feels as though it's absolutely brand new. It smells so strong of the unmarked, complete black leather interior that it has. It's just beautiful. The vehicle really, firstly, it's a Porsche. So, of course, whenever someone asks you what you drive and that's your answer, they say there's no such thing as old Porsches, just new owners. And it really is true, especially when it comes to a vehicle like this. Honestly, the condition of this car is nigh on mint. There is probably just one mark on the vehicle to point out, and you're not even going to be able to see it on the camera, to be honest. It's just so small. It's a tiny hairline mark on the rear tailgate. But honestly, apart from that, the vehicle is, well, as you can see, it seems as though someone's just taken the shrink wrap off this thing. We've just had it washed, of course, to do the presentation for you guys, and you can see it's just so nice. So there's a lot of features and toys to talk around on this thing, but we'll start off with these monster wheels. These are 21 inches, by the way, pristine condition, uncurbed alloys, and you can see even the headlights look like a bit of sculpture here. The crystal clear illumination, and of course Stuttgart's finest prancing horse emblem there, just letting you know that you've got something very special in this thing. Even the key itself is a bit of a work of art. It looks like a little toy car. So cool. Everyone keeps remarking on it. And of course this is, to say it's fully loaded, a bit of an understatement. Feels embarrassing just to pretend to show you that the seats are working. Everything in this car works. Look at this interior. Sport chrono pack, gorgeous, sumptuous black leather. Really, honestly, it's such a delightful vehicle. And I know there's going to be tons of stuff that we even forget to show you on this car because it's got so many options. Full Bose sound system on this thing as well. You've got, look at this thing. Look how the ashtray works. This is German engineering at its finest. Why so designer just for the ashtray? You can even see the speakers coming through the grills there. Really nice sound system on this. The back seats practically just haven't even be sat on. You can lower these. You've got the ISO fix if you've got the kids in the back, folding armrests, of course. And just look at that cluster when it comes to AC vents. You're sitting in the back of this vehicle, you're being treated to a lot of luxury, and you can see 60-40 split folding. So if you do have load coming into the vehicle, you've got ample space for it as well. And off the key, you can simply pop open the tailgate. Quad exhaust on this thing. You can even still see the plastic on the rear lip. It's practically new, and there's a very specific reason for that. The mileage, just touching 30,000 on the actual odometer there. The vehicle really is like new. You can cover all your belongings with the rear cover there. And as well as that, you've also got the original run flat spare wheel, battery jack, all the tools, everything is as it's supposed to be. You can lock and you can simply close the tailgate as well on this. Honestly, every single option fitted to this vehicle. In fact, it's even got roller blinds that are electric. You can't see how they operate because basically on the rear you've got these integrated roller blinds. When you pull the electric window switch up twice, it will actually close the rear blind. So if you've got the kids the back. You can keep them safe from the gorgeous sun rays we're so lucky to have here in the UAE. Little touches, these little chrome things, they just make for such a beautiful vehicle. All hand-stitched leather on this car. Honestly, the spec of this car is, I can't floor it. There's nothing that I could say, I wish I had this, I wish I had that, I can't believe the original owner did this or that. Nothing. It's just pristine. Everything just consummately works on it. And huge specification up front. Really. So let's jump into this beautiful Porsche and see what else awaits us. As its trademark, of course, you put the key into the left side. The Cayenne S logo shows in the cluster as well, and of course the rev counter, what it's all about on these vehicles. So close the door. You are absolutely cocooned in this black leather, going through all. So of course, as is traditional now on Autoemotional, that's the driver's mirror. And that's the, look at that sunset. Wow, what a setting we have today. Electric foldable mirrors as well, of course, in case you are in a bit of a tight space, and they can pop back out as well. Electric windows, of course, all operating, and we're not going to demonstrate that for you because the car's just been validated. The boot can be opened off the key, off the tailgate handle, as well as the button there on the driver's side as well. You've also got the parking brake, which is electronic, auto headlights as well, cruise control off the stalk there. You've also got the paddle shifts up and down. You can toggle through the volume. A great sound system, of course. Unfortunately, we can't demonstrate this for you because we don't want to infringe any copyright as well. And if we just illuminate this thing, what you can see here, beautiful engine, the way it just moves across. So let me just cancel that notification telling me to put the seatbelt on, and as you can see at the moment we've got the instrument cluster showing us the navigation, and if I scroll through you can actually go through audio settings, vehicle settings, trip computer, and of course my phone's connected to it via Bluetooth, so you've got streaming for voice as well as for audio. And you've also got the clock, which I love, digital, but you've also got the compass built in, so as you drive that whole thing swivels. It just moves all the way around. It is just so cool. That's navigation screen, of course, tuner for radio, media. You've got a lot of options for media here as well, in fact. Source AM, FM, disc. You've got jukebox, so basically you can store music onto the hard drive of this head unit as well. Of course, you can adjust sound, info on the vehicle. Of course, we're playing a bit of Notorious B.I.G. Navigation, so you can enter your destination, so on and so forth. Phone can all be configured. And when it comes to media, also here in the armrest you've got USB and auxiliary. As you can see, total non-smoker, absolutely immaculate and clean. You've also got SD card slot there as well, which I didn't even realize until a couple of days ago. So there you go. You can set up the options for the car as well, and of course it's a touch screen as well as toggle. So let's just leave it on map. Always looks quite nice. And here in the cluster there's a lot of buttons to go through, of course, starting from the AC controls. Again, another traditional saying now on Autoemotional, the AC, you cannot feel it, but you certainly can hear it. It gets loud in here when you crank this thing up, and we've never had it this high. You simply don't need to. The AC, of course, ice cold on this, and the good thing is you've got individual climate control, so the temperature for the driver can be set independently to the passenger depending on how hot your passenger is. And front def, rear def, AC on max, AC on off, mono, so it's not on dual, so both of your passenger and drivers are individual. Ashtray never used. You can direct the air, of course, auto recirculating. Same for there, lovely little mark telling you it's a Cayenne. Of course, you've got the auto box plus manual shifting. As well as that, you've got the paddle shifts there as well. And suspension settings here, sport, normal and comfort, and it makes a tangible instant difference when you're in the vehicle. You can adjust the ride height. Remember, this is a real 4x4, this doesn't mess around. And you can also adjust for the train settings and put it in sport, which makes it a bit more raspy. Auto start stop when you're in traffic too, as well as hill descent and traction control off, which we've never done and we don't want to do because this thing's got a lot of power and it does go slip slidey if need be. And my favorite piece de resistance, just take a look at that. Look at the size of this glass roof. It is absolutely monstrous. It takes a couple of seconds to open because it fills this beautiful cabin with light. Honestly, we've just got the best setting today with the sun there, and we'll pop out just to wrap up, otherwise we'll be talking for a long time about all the options on this vehicle. So it's a 2013 Porsche Cayenne S in absolute jet black, in pristine condition, full black leather interior, full panoramic glass roof, electric, absolutely everything, memory seats, navigation, rear camera, full Nabooba Service History, 21 inch alloys. It's perfect. The car is perfect, and the first person who's going to see it is going to buy it. And if it's not you, bad luck. And if it is you, good luck. So we're going to wrap up now, but thank you so much for watching this presentation, ladies and gentlemen, by Autoemotional.